Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word for it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't pop that thing like I'm feeling green, right? Talking to my past life. Focus on my great life. Losing to my future now.
Oh well, hello. We are here back again. Well, another day has come.
Yes,
and
it
another
has.
time for
Breaking the silence.
All right, I like it. They got it. We're not loading today.
That's what happens when the coffee hits really good.
There
you know what I mean?
Go.
Yeah.
We like the energy. We like it. And I'm sure our viewers as well. However, we have our new viewers. For sure, you did your homework, right?
Yes.
You did, shared it, and you said, yay, come and actually watch this new show, and I'm sure you're gonna like it. Well,
Yes.
let's introduce ourselves so we don't become unpolite. We don't become rude to our newest viewers. My name is Angeli.
I'm Nori.
I'm ShyTia.
And again, welcome to Team Breaking the Silence. And today is going to be extra special. I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. I have a question for my co-host right now.
Okay,
Are you
all right.
ready?
Yes.
Ready. Okay, so nowadays we are in this generation of digital texting and all of that. So I don't know if you use a lot of emojis. I do. You know, I do
sometimes.
use a lot of emojis, but this question is, if you could only use one emoji for the rest of your life, which one is going to be?
Tia, you go first.
Okay, so there's the emoji where it's like the face and it's hiding behind like the hand
Oh,
and
like,
peeking through.
uh-huh.
That
Why?
is me all the time because I'm always doing something. I'm like, oh my God, did I really just do that? So yes, that would be me because I
Okay.
use that so much.
All right. How about you, Nori?
As for me, I'd rather show you. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay, so it's this one here.
Oh, okay. Can you do
The
that?
nervous
Can you do it for us?
The nervous one. Because, you know, life be lifing sometimes and you're just like, oh my goodness.
And
so
you
yeah,
just
that's
gotta
me.
laugh at it.
Yeah.
There you
do
go.
nothing but laugh.
Exactly.
I know.
Mine is gonna be an upgraded one, upgraded version of Nori's, the rolling laughter, the one that has like a side,
always
like
laughing.
yeah, I love that one. It's like, you know, millennials, you know, right? We put LOL all the time in the text, and then we put that little emoji. So for me, I'll just use that for, you know,
For the rest of your
my
life.
life. Yes. Well, today is going to be, as I've mentioned earlier, extra special because you know what? Yes, we have fun segments, we have serious topics as well. We are going to have a game in a few as well. But today, let me tell you, let me introduce you. Yes, that's right.
We got somebody else in the
We
house?
have a special guest in the room today.
hello.
And this is Tamanisha Casey-Mayberry, the president of TMC Consulting Group.
Yes. Nice to
Welcome
have
to the
you.
show. It's very nice to have you here.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not just gonna be us, you know, who is gonna be answering the question.
Yes,
So
of course.
you are also gonna be answering the question. So
Okay.
if you could use one emoji for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Okay. It is the one. Okay, I don't know the name of it, but it's the
Okay.
one with the smiley face and the hands like this.
Oh,
I use that for even ones that I don't even need to use.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
I think I need to change my answer because everybody has a smiley face but
Except you. You're trying to hide. Don't hide, girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't hide.
There's nowhere to hide. Breaking the silence, we always be like, you know, sometimes chaotic and sometimes fun. Well, today we're going to give her like a lot of questions and she's going to give us a lot of information later on in the show.
Yes.
But then we're not going to do that right now. What you got to do, take your notepads, all right? Take your devices, take your pen so that you could take notes because this is going to be really fun, really interesting, really informational. Okay, so we'll go on a quick break and we'll be back.
I'm excited.
Feeling seen? Feeling heard? You're right where you belong. Don't go anywhere. More empowering conversations, insightful discussions, and the voices that matter most are coming right up on Breaking the Silence. We're just getting started. Stay with us.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
Grudges can lead to unforgiveness, and that has like a bigger problem at the end of the day.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
Whether that's a good habit or a bad habit, the brain does not recognize if it's good or bad.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
We are going to be diving in a conversation where a lot of women think about, and yes, they stay there. They think about it and they wait until they're finally ready. So ladies, together with our guest today, we are going to be talking about success. However, women are rewriting success nowadays. Okay, we overthink a lot, right? Women, we exaggerate, we overthink, we like to have scenarios in our head. So let me throw this question to you right now, Tamanisha. So why us women, right? We wait until we actually feel ready before we act on it. We know we have the tools, we have the talent, we have the skills, we have everything ready. But it's like there's still something that I'm not ready yet, I'm not ready. I'm waiting for that one thing. But that one thing doesn't even exist. It's just in our minds. We just need to act, we just need to do that risk, be out of our comfort zone. But why do you think, and what was missing, you think, that's why a lot of women are feeling this way?
Well, we want things to be perfect. And I think that we live in an imperfect world. So nothing will never be perfect. And if we keep on waiting on a situation to be perfect, it will never happen. So sometimes you just have to go ahead and leap out on faith and just do it. Trust and believe. It will happen. It will come together. You got to have your faith and believe that it will work. But I think it's like we are so, and I think it's control as well. It's a sense of control. So it's a sense of not letting go. So, you know, we want it to be perfect. And it's never going to be perfect.
So you mentioned that sometimes we have to just do it. Is there something that it's like you needed to just, like, you tried to control the scenario, you tried to control it, and it wasn't working, and you just had to just do it. Is there something like that?
Yeah, like, I mean, that's in anything that I do. I always like, oh, I got to have this, I got to have this, I got to have this together, and then I'm going to do it. But I had to talk to my inner self. Do y'all talk to yourself sometimes?
Yes,
all the
time. All the time.
Sometimes talking to your other self might give you some best answers, right? So I know when talking to myself, I say, hey, got to let it go. And so let it go and just, it's going to be okay. Just let it go and just do it. So sometimes I just have a talk with myself.
All right. Well, earlier you mentioned a little bit about overthinking. I know. It's a thing that we have. But when it comes to business, when it comes to putting yourself out there, do you consider it maybe kind of like a weakness or a strength to kind of overthink? Because again, and you mentioned some of qualities that we do have. I don't know if to call it a quality or weakness or fear or whatever it is, but we do have these things. We want to be in control. We want to make sure we have not plan A, B, or C. We want to have plan A through Z, which causes us to overthink. But what is one of the things that we can do that to implement when we want to maybe take that first leap of faith into business or into success?
Yeah. So, you know what I strived on is more of having some therapy.
Okay.
Either therapy or getting into your faith. Because sometimes we think that if we plan things, we want it to go this way, but then it's just like we're forever like thinking it's gonna happen. We're waiting to our kids get this age, or we're waiting to, you know,
the perfect time.
Right, the perfect time, and it's never gonna happen. So I learned to kind of like de-stress, because that is a stress.
It sure is.
Imagine. It didn't even happen. You're already stressing yourself.
It's stressful. So we got to kind of let go of that stress. But one thing for me is I have always wanted to be to start my business. And it just happened to be, I had a conversation with a lady that said, hey, just because I'm like, I don't want to quit my job. I don't want to quit my job. You know, how am I going to make it work? How am I going to pay my bills? What about my kids? You know? And so she was just like, I just did it. And just something in me, and seeing her be successful in what she's doing, I was like, it was just like something just clicked.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just a situation that might click for you. You know, you could be having a conversation with someone and wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
But it just clicked. And I just stepped down and I said, you know what? Yeah. I'm supposed to do it.
And you know, planning is one thing that everybody here could, like, you know, yeah, we did all of that. But what happens when you did, you plan everything and then the last minute changes comes? How do you
Unexpected ones.
rewrite success that way? Because especially, business, but in other areas as well. But businesses, right? You want to have everything on paper, want everything to be planned out. And then there's a last minute change. So how would you have success, rewrite success?
Well, let me tell you, when I've had a whole bunch of stuff that's been thrown at me, but I just take the time and you know what? I scream. I'll be like, oh.
So it's safe to do it, y'all, and have your moment.
And then I come out and I'll be like, okay, it's over. I can do this. Let's plan. Let's take another plan of action. So, you know, kind of taking a breather because, you know, when things don't happen, we kind of like break down. Yeah, we get discouraged. We don't want to do it anymore. It just depends on how you feel when that happens. But I just say, take a moment, just take a breather, count to 10, you know, and then, okay, what do we do here? How do we fix this? Because we're naturally fixers. So whatever's thrown at you, you're going to be able to fix.
So when it comes to the terms, because people like to use this, like you have to bet on yourself, you know, betting on yourself. When it comes to that term, how does it look when you actually put it into practice rather it being inspirational? Because again, like people like me, you know, I write quotes even on like my phone screen. I have like quotes to inspire me, but sometimes, you know, it's just there, but I don't do anything with it. So how can a person actually bet on themselves rather than just saying like, oh, you have to bet on yourself?
Right. You have to do it. And when I say that is we always want to plan things for other people, but sometimes we have to plan for ourselves. And sometimes, you know, hey, if it's a day, you know, what I do out there through the week, I take a day out the week and I say, this day is going to be for me.
Right.
It's not going to be for work. It's not going to be for husband. It's not going to be for kids. It's going to be for me. So I think we have to learn how to practice doing things for ourselves so we can bet on ourselves, so we can be confident in ourselves because we have the knowledge to do what we want to do because we say, hey, we want to get into this business. We want to step out. We already know we're good at it.
Right. Yeah.
So now we have to put that encouragement in us and believe in us. And sometimes just taking a moment for yourself that can help you bet on yourself and make you go out there and do it.
And I like that you said that because a lot of times we want to do exactly that, but then the guilt comes in.
Yeah.
I'm here with 10,000 things to do for my business or for my family or whatever, and here I am doing my feet. Here I am doing what am I doing? And it's like we kind of like self-sabotage or torture ourselves. And, you know, hearing you speak, the word fear also came to mind. And, you know, fear comes in many different disguises, especially for someone who is, you know, in the business, you know, they have their own company. There's so many things that can arise. What would you have to say in regards to like all of these fears, or what can be some of the fears in disguise that, you know, people go through?
So a lot of people deal with a lot of traumas, depending on either if it's family issues or depression, stress. And I know guilt is kind of hard to say, well, don't feel guilty. It's hard for someone to say, girl, don't feel guilty. And you still be like, oh, but I do. But I think we have to learn too that when we put energy into other people, like our kids and our families, our husbands, our organizations, businesses, they want us to be okay too. So we have to put in mind like, you know what? we can't feel guilty because we're doing the right thing. We're doing what we're supposed to do as, mothers, daughters, sisters, wives. We're doing what we're supposed to do. So we shouldn't feel guilty. Yeah. I know that that's hard to say. Yeah. And it's hard to don't feel guilty. But I feel like if we start focusing on doing things for ourselves, it will help us be less guilty. Yeah. For doing it, if that makes sense.
That kind of sounds like, well, at least what it reminds me of is we always say, you can't give what you don't have. Right. So it's like, if you're not filling yourself up, you're going to eventually burn out because you're giving everything, and nothing is coming back. So that's something that we also need to keep in mind. Am I giving more than I'm filling myself up with?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because the pressure is already there. Okay, you a woman, you're a mother, you're all of this. Yeah. And you have to figure it all out, you know? So the pressure is there. It's never ever going to disappear. But we have to be the one to step up and say, okay, for me to be able to handle this pressure, I need to take care of myself. Absolutely. Because if you go into that pressure and then burn out, again, later on, you will not be able to have anything to give. So everything, the business, the family, everything is just going to fall apart. Well, after learning, being in the business, after learning lessons, right, in life, in your mind, maybe what's one thing that you could have started earlier? Anything, even if it's not business-wise, but anything in life, maybe taking risks more, I don't know.
Well, yes. I think that because going out and starting a business is risky. And I think that if I would have jumped out earlier and started my business earlier, where would it have been today? So I kind of feel like I might be in a retirement stage right now if I would have started earlier. Okay. I would have been retiring now. You know what I mean? I would have been hands off. But I think that's one of the things that if I would have just stepped out earlier, because I've always wanted to own my own business. Yeah, I always wanted to. If I would have stepped out when I said I'm going to do it 20 years ago, I probably.
What could have been that key thing that probably kind of made you, okay, not yet, I'm not ready yet? Because maybe the viewers would still have that too.
Yeah, I think back then it was not enough community. It was not enough people around me that actually was entrepreneurs or actually was given advice to say, hey, you can do this, go here, here's a marketing strategy, here's what you can do on your funding, here's what you can do here. So I think back then it wasn't enough information for me to kind of grab at to say, hey, go ahead and start. Made me confident enough, let's just say that. Okay. But now, there are plenty of things out there. There's YouTube, there's social media, there's other organizations that actually help people and bring community together and bring people, like-minded people that wants the same thing. So,
do you think that's one of the reasons or main reasons as to why a lot of women talk themselves out of an opportunity, even though they have the quality, they have the drive, they have the oomph to go after it? Just hearing you say it, because that was going to be my next question, but you already answered it. That's one of the main things as to why they don't start earlier, or they just don't go ahead and bet on themselves, like ShyTia mentioned.
Yeah, so it's because you don't think it's information out here, or you don't think it's community out here, but it's information out here that can kind of help you and guide you through the process. The thing about it is, though, you have to put it execution. You have to execute it. It's so much information out here that we can go after. There's mentorships. There's people that's coaches in what you want to do, and you just have to, like you said, bet on yourself, invest in yourself. But it's scary. And I think it's just fearful. And we just have to kind of put that behind and, because it's scary. Yeah. It is. It's not easy. So I want you to be prepared. Yeah. If you step out, it's not easy. But let's try to overcome that fear. Let's figure out how to overcome it.
All right. Well, this conversation is not going to stop here. However, we are going to go on a quick break. So make sure that you will already, took some notes. Yes. We're going to have some more later on. But right now, we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be back.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
Breaking the silence can be difficult, but it is necessary. We must speak up and end the stigma surrounding domestic violence and trauma. Not only for women, but for all victims. It's time to break the silence. It's okay to not be okay. There's no shame in seeking help. We all need to come together and create a safe space for everyone to speak openly about their mental and physical well-being. Visit www.thehotline.org and text us at 1-888-312-4141 to find resources and support. Let's break the silence together.
Tired of feeling unheard? It's time for Breaking the Silence. Real women, real talk.
Okay, so before we continue our conversation with Tamanisha, we're going to have a little break. So this break is going to be fun. It's going to be movie Meltdown.
Okay.
So we already know how it goes. We're going to play like maybe a few seconds of this movie clip, and then we're going to guess what the movie is. But we get a little help because it's multiple choice.
Awesome.
Yes.
Which is good for me because I
That
probably
gives us
would
a
know.
winning
She's
chance.
not from here.
I'm
Y'all
not
don't
from
know,
here. If you
she's
know,
not from
you
here.
know. So if I
Tia.
win, that will be great.
She's the movie queen.
Yeah, but she's probably going to win.
No, do not pass me the crown. Let's leave
You
it
are
in the
rejecting the
middle
crown?
on the table,
Okay,
and then whoever
so
wins,
it's
just
up
pick
for
it up.
it's up for
Yeah.
grabs. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So let's play the first one.
Okay.
Where's Olive? I can't slow down. I can't. Frank, come on, sweetie, jump.
Why would
Never
they
saw this
leave
movie.
Olive?
Why they didn't pull over?
Yeah,
like
why they left Olive? And they just opened the door. All right.
Okay.
What
Let's
movie
see.
is this? Let's take
Okay,
a look.
let's see
Multiple
the
choice.
Okay. A. Juno. B. Are We There Yet? C. Little Miss Sunshine. Or D. Yes Day.
Well,
gosh.
okay, so I know this only because I've seen every other movie
Oh,
but
can you
this
give us
movie.
Oh
Is there a, oh, there are hints. There are hints.
So
What are
I
hints?
know this.
Give us hints
Okay.
because if she
Can you give
knows.
me the answer?
No.
We have hints. What is the hint?
Okay.
Let's see the
That
hint.
man
Let's see the
struggled
hint.
harder than the family communication.
It did.
Well, that's
That
an
is-
answer for me.
Oh, that is the hint. Okay, all right. I
Okay.
think I know.
Wait.
I think with
'Cause-
that,
but okay, so you mean to tell me that y'all
Wait a
did not
minute.
see any other
I
movie?
saw one. I saw one of the movie.
look,
which is
I put
I'm
one,
not
I
telling
just
you.
We
erased
need to
it.
have a break in the silent
but
movie
that-
day because I can't believe that they cannot guess.
Well, I have a guess. Okay, I have a guess.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you know what? I'm just winging it at this.
I'm
Don't
scared
come
to
for
I
me,
don't know,
y'all.
but
Don't come for, and don't judge
Okay,
me
ready?
either.
Okay,
Three,
ready.
2, 1. C.
B. Oh! No, because Are We There Yet? Because it said it's
No,
struggled,
but
so
that has Ice Cube in it.
I was like, oh, maybe.
Oh my gosh, listen,
you see,
people.
I don't watch movies,
Oh my
okay?
gosh.
I'm from here. I watch
We
my
need
movies.
to have a break in the silent movie day. Every
Oh
time we
my
play this game,
goodness.
I just think of all the movies that they need
I
to
asked you to
watch.
help me and give
Yeah,
me the
no.
answer. You didn't want to help me.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
okay.
All right.
How was I supposed to know it was Little Miss Sunshine? I was focusing on Oliver. Okay.
I
All
I
know.
right.
would think
Okay.
her name was Oliver.
Olive.
Next one.
Okay,
go.
let's take a look at the second one. Okay.
Again?
We want the choices.
Yes,
Give us the
let's see if
options.
Where's my popcorn, y'all? Because listen.
Okay,
Okay.
I know exactly what it is.
Oh my gosh, I
Mhm.
don't know.
I know what you was thinking.
A.
Were you thinking Bonnie and Clyde?
Come on.
No. Okay.
Okay, so multiple choice questions are A. Bride Wars, B. Crossroads, C. Thelma and Louise, or D. Girls Trip. Watch me get
Can
this
we get
wrong
a hint?
again.
I need a hint.
She want to go straight to the hint. All right, come on.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
It is not Girls Trip because it says Girls Trip Energy with felonies. That the answer is not Girls Trip, okay? So if you put D.
All right, so I'm gonna use this one because
I'm
maybe
giving
it's
you a hint, and that there was a key word there.
Hold on.
There was a key word there. People
in the hint.
Yes.
In the hint?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Hold on. She's giving us a hint. All right.
All right, come on, y'all. Let's
Ready?
go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
C.
B.
C.
Why you have B at the bottom?
Why you have? Hey, she got. Hey, you know what? I have C and then I erased it.
People, Thelma and
But
Louise.
trust me, which letter was big though, right?
I don't know.
Okay, I
You
get
know
that.
what?
Give me my point, please. Thank
She
you.
got 2, so she only get half a point.
Thank you. Give me my point.
All right.
Muchas gracias. Okay.
Anyways.
All
I
right.
can't
Fine.
believe.
Can we go
Okay.
talk? Can we
Let's
go to
go
our
to the
next
next
movie?
one, the third one. Maybe the third one is gonna help me out.
All right, let's go.
You gotta go faster. That razor doesn't go any faster.
Okay, well, maybe if I press this rapid button, it'll like give it a boost or something.
Yes.
What's happening?
I'm swiveling.
I don't know. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can we see
Okay,
the
let's take a look.
clues? Okay. Road trip, vacation. We're the Millers and meet the Fockers.
Hint,
They
can all be the answer.
Hint.
Well, no, not.
When the itinerary is perfect, but the universe has other plans.
I'm stuck with.
Okay, I actually might get this one wrong. I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't know. I know it's not 2 of them. Which 2?
Yeah.
I'm not telling y'all. But
Yeah.
I just
We're
know
not
that-
asking, anyways.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's getting
Okay.
feisty.
So yeah. So
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna get this wrong.
Hey,
Okay,
I
but
better
it's
get
okay.
this right.
3, 2, 1. B.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
I almost put road trip, but okay.
Okay.
Goodness, y'all
Alright, at
be
least
giving
I
us
got
hard
A.
movies.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Come on.
I'm
be
not
nice.
disappointed in y'all.
Give us an
anymore.
easy one.
You see,
Okay,
at least we
next
got a
one.
point. The
Next one. Let's see the next one. Okay. All right. So
Okay.
the options are A, Bad Trip, B, Big Mama's House, C, The Mitchells versus The Machines, or D, Are We There Yet?
Well, I need a hint.
Are you serious?
Yes. The GPS wasn't the only thing screaming. Okay.
Okay.
I will just say this because
so much growing
ShyTia
up.
said something.
I've seen it before.
So much growing up. So
Okay.
Thank
ready?
you for giving me that easy one.
3,
Okay.
2, 1. D.
D, yes,
Yes.
because I pay attention.
There you go.
Okay.
Are we
Like,
there
she better
yet?
not get this wrong.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Next
Do we have any
one.
more?
Number 2. If you're allergic to waffles, don't eat waffles. Then don't take me to a Waffle House. Hey, bird! Don't panic! Don't panic!
Man, I gotta start
Okay.
watching movies.
All right. Well,
Okay, what are the options?
A, due date. B, identity thief. C, planes, trains, and automobiles. Or D, cars. Hint.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a hint.
This movie proves not everybody should travel together.
I
I don't know. I'm
I'ma
just
just
gonna
wing
go with
it.
my gut. So
Yeah.
let's see. I might get it wrong. Though.
Okay, ready?
All right.
3,
Yes.
2, 1. C.
C.
What is your identity thief?
What is
What's
your
the answer?
Due
Due
date.
date.
Oh, we
I
were all
almost
wrong.
put that. I almost put that. I really
Oh
did.
my goodness.
Do you not know what identity thief is?
No. haven't watched it. I told you, I don't watch movies
don't
like
watch
you
it.
do.
Yeah.
She's the movie queen, y'all. Y'all know that already.
She probably is gonna win. Do we have more?
Do we
Yes,
have?
okay.
Yes, we do.
Let's play it.
Dog exhibit any aggressive behavior before?
Never. She loves people. Oh my God! I can see.
Oh, I think
right.
I know it. Okay, so A, Marley and Me. B, dog. C, a dog's purpose. D, homeward bound. Can I get
Hint,
the
please?
hint, just so I could be sure? You came for comedy and accidentally got feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, and this just came out.
This just came out?
Yeah, like a year or two ago.
No.
Is it this?
I don't
this,
think
or
so.
that?
I don't know. But anyway, hopefully I get this right.
Okay.
Again, don't judge me.
All right.
3,
2, 1.
B.
D.
A.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And I saw the picture there, and I was supposed to. Why did I not put B? I saw the picture.
Okay.
It still got it wrong.
All right.
I saw the picture of the dog.
Okay. We got one more? Yes, we do got one more.
Good news.
I'm adopted.
Good one.
You're just determined to have a bad time, aren't you? Not me. I embrace every challenge.
This is the worst I've ever been treated.
Where do you get married?
I know this. I know this. A, RV. B, eat, pray, love. C, vacation, friends. D, cars.
I'm sure one is not.
Do you want the hint?
Yes, we need hint.
Okay. Nothing humbles adults faster than pretending to enjoy camping.
Oh, so maybe.
I don't know.
It may be this.
Y'all didn't see this movie with Robin Williams?
I think I saw it. But again, I watch things and just don't remember.
I think they just need to make that as like a, what's that sound bite, and just play it every time we do movie Meltdown. Because I think I've asked that question like 10 times.
Yes,
like,
a whole bunch of times. All right, come on, y'all, let's go.
Okay.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. A.
A.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
I remember seeing it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so at least we got some.
That was the last one.
So let's take a look at the winner.
And
which
the winner
is probably,
is... Drum roll.
Yeah.
Yo, as we knew, the queen of movies.
Where the unbeatable
She has Hulu,
one for movies.
Netflix, Peacock,
Why are you
Disney.
What are you
It all paid off, okay?
She has everything you can think of.
In all the streaming sites.
One of us should actually get the crown, not Tia.
Yeah.
She watches all these
sponsors,
things,
here's your movie queen. Okay, you can sponsor one of her.
Air 5. You did good.
Maybe give her some free months. All right,
I will take the free months.
Can I get your password?
Share some deeds. All right, so we are gonna go on a quick break, and we are going to continue our conversation with Tamanisha.
You are watching Breaking the Silence.
What am I doing with my life? I was supposed to already be in my apartment and own my luxury car.
You may feel like you haven't accomplished much lately, but every small win deserves to be celebrated, no matter how small. Making it to work on time. Getting out of bed. Washing the dishes. These aren't just tasks. They're victories. Progress is happening one step at a time. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't overlook the little things. They're proof you haven't given up. Today, we're celebrating you and your small wins. We see you. Keep going.
Explore the road to success with inspiring guests, motivational tips to change your life for the better, and entrepreneurs advertising their business. Now, today's guest.
All right, so we are going to continue our conversation with Tamanisha, and we spoke earlier on about betting on yourself and taking bold moves. So today, we're going to take that even further. All right, so Tamanisha, in layman's terms, okay, for viewers, for those who are getting into business, can you explain or break down what government contract means and what do they usually misunderstand about it?
Okay, so government contracts are just the government entity. When we talk about government, we talk about federal, state, city, school districts all over. They give out contracts. So they want goods and services from area business owners. So that's what contracting is, government contracting is about. You can get a contract anywhere, you know, no matter where you live at, no matter what city or state you live in, there's contracts available. Now, what people misunderstand about government contracts, I think a lot of business owners feel like they are too small to get them. They feel like, you know, we don't have the manpower because they're looking at the government as this big entity, right? And they just feel like, what can I do? I'm just a small, like mom and pop. We might have a couple of people working, but that's a big misconception. Anyone can get a contract. As long as you are a business owner, you have established that this is what you do, this is the products and services you provide, you can get a contract.
Interesting. And what are some of the foundational things that a lot of women or people just in general, like with business, they miss out on? In the business field that is essential for them to have in order to have their establishment, to start their business or, you know, anything of that nature?
Well, the main thing is that they have to have their business fundamentals. You know, they have to have their business structured properly.
Okay.
You know, they have to have a business bank account. They have to have a actual place where they provide their products and service, like some type of office space. They have to file their taxes. So just a lot of those things, you just have to structure your business and make sure that you have all of the fundamentals that you need in your business so that way you can start getting these contracts. And that's where a lot of people miss because either they don't have a space or either they just working a business and not structuring it right. They don't have an LLC or a corporation. They use their personal bank account and they should be using a business bank account. So it's like all of those things. So I think once they get those fundamentals set up, then they are the prime candidate to receive contracts.
So why do you think like these opportunities are so important for like the communities?
Well, because the government has to give these contracts out. They have a percentage that they're supposed to give out these particular contracts to. And depending on what state you're in and what city you're in, they have different percentages. But in Houston alone, 35% of those contracts have to go to either a minority, woman-owned, or veteran-owned business. And so you are in the running if you fit all three of those criteria. So it's just a lot of people don't know that they have the ability to get these contracts and they're able to scale their business with that because a lot of people can retire off of contracting opportunities.
And on that note, like, do they go on a bid? Do they go to the company itself? How do they pitch in their
when you start off with your business and starting that, you know, if you want to start down that road, you want to set up and become a vendor. You can actually go onto these websites, whether it's whatever city that you're in, but we're here in Houston. You can go on the City Houston website and you can actually apply to be a vendor. You can put in your company information. And once you apply to be a vendor, you're actually able to see all of the contract opportunities that are available.
Okay. So, sorry. You were saying like be a vendor. And I'm thinking of for the people who are like, well, what does that even mean? Like, what is being a vendor? What is that all about? Because maybe they want to be that, but they don't know.
So anytime that you are a business owner and you want to work with another business, you are considered a vendor. So you have to go out. And that's the same thing even with government and corporate contracts. You have to go up and set up to be a vendor to be underneath these corporations. And so once you set up, of course, they're going to ask you questions about your business. They're going to ask for proof of certain things. So you're going to have to be ready. They might ask for a copy of your lease. They might ask for, your business documents, like whatever your LLC paperwork, EIN letter. So they will request documents from you. But once you go through that process and they approve you to be a vendor, you're actually able to see all of the jobs and projects that's available. Now, depending on what your type of business is or what type of services you provide or goods that you have, you can see whatever the city of Houston have.
Okay. And where do you see most people get stuck? Like once they're wanting to get like that government funding, right? The government contract. Is it the setup or pitching, information, or where do they get stuck and be overwhelmed about it?
I think that they get overwhelmed when they talk about trying to get your business in order. I think that that's the most scary thing, because a lot of people like to fly under the radar with their business. And it's amazing that, it's people that have businesses, but that have not structured it as an LLC, that have not filed taxes and actually running your business as a business. And so I think a lot of people get stuck there. A lot of people also get stuck with, well, why do I have to have an office space? Well, you have to have somewhere to practice your business. And somebody's like, well, I don't have that kind of money. I think too, we look at money and an investment, but investing in you, you gotta fund your business, but you have to make your business look ready. You have to be ready. And I think that that's what they miss. They miss that fundamental part. But also we have other business owners that miss that they have that. They have their business all together, but they're scared. They're scared of, like, the government is too big. Oh, the city is too big, but it's amazing how many contracts is in there. I mean, the lowest one maybe starts at 50 or 60,000. So you could start off small if that's what you want to do. You could start off small and build up from there.
Okay. And what are some of the businesses that people, they're shocked to hear that are eligible for like these like government contracts and stuff?
Well, you know what? I saw a contract, and people would not believe this, but Metro, and everyone knows who Metro is, they were looking for social media influencers.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Ain't that amazing? Like, people don't think that, hey, if you're a social media influencer, how can I get a contract? Yes. You can get a contract for being a social media influencer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And, this kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier as well. But why do you think, like, so many women, like, let's say they have their business and they're trying to structure, they're trying to get it together, but it's like they don't ask for help. They try to figure it out all by themselves, and it doesn't help them. It actually delays them because they're trying to do everything when they have like resources or things available for them.
Yes, and that's another thing of sense of control. What we talked about earlier, it's kind of like we have to let it go. And I think that we have to allow other people to help us. Because if we continue to be a one-man show, our business will never grow. Our business will never create, we will never be able to get these opportunities. So I think it's just, we have to know how to, we're going to have to suck it in and say, you know what, I don't know. And it's okay. It's okay to say, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. That just makes you more vulnerable and more easier to open up and retain this information. But just going out there and just kind of just letting down that wall and saying, hey, look, I need to search for someone that can help me build my business, or help me, give me the information to guide me so I can scale my business.
Yeah. And it's very important, as you said, to have like that person and to ask for help, because it could be like a really big opportunity, but I'm so small for me to actually take that opportunity. So for somebody who's thinking like that, like, again, I'm a one-woman team, or maybe it's just me and my partner, it's just me and some couple of people, how do I even venture into this big opportunity? So what would be like the first thing that they could take on?
Well, the first thing that they will probably need to do is start getting into this type of space. I think too, a lot of people don't know how to network when it comes to contracting opportunity. It's a different type of networking. It's not like, the social networkings that you go to and you meet other, networking, but this is something totally different. They have networking opportunities on a Tuesday afternoon, because that's how it is. It's not on a, weekend. It's not in the evening, but creating that opportunity. I just know for me, when I was working and I knew I wanted to get into contracts, I would take time off. I mean, because these networking opportunities was like on a Wednesday afternoon. I got to go to work, but I take off because I knew I was like, this is where I need to be.
Right.
So we need to try to get into that space and try to network with them. I mean, if we look around here, City of Houston always have free networking events. Metro, they always having free networking events. So they do have networking events. You just have to try to get into those spaces.
Interesting. I want to shift it a little bit towards you. How was it for you in starting off, for those who are watching us for the first time? You are a returning guest, and I know there's been a lot that has happened in your life from the last time that you came. But for those who don't know a little bit about your story, how was it for you in getting into this space, the struggles that you faced? Because we're asking questions and stuff that is definitely beneficial for the viewers. But I think what will really help them and put them at ease is to hear, your idea, your thought. The fears, the struggles, the setbacks, the hiccups, the hurdles, kind of just to help them be like, okay, you know what, you went through that.
Let me tell you, I started my journey. I worked for a woman-owned company back in 2005. I'm not going to tell y'all my age, so it's not going to happen. But I started working for a woman-owned business, and she had contracts. She worked on contracts. And so I was like, what is going on? How did she get this? Well, so I was learning. She didn't tell me, but I was just watching. But it took me a long time to get into this space, only because it was not enough information. So I had to find it. I had to go out and search for it. And it was really hard because I had to go back. I had to fix things in my business. So it took me years. It took me years to get where I need to go. So I got my certifications back in 2017, and I was still working my job. Once I got my certifications, I was a certified woman and minority-owned business here in Houston. It's just things started to shift for me. I got my first contract in 2018, and I was able to leave my job in 2018. So it was a struggle because I had to go out and find this information myself. It wasn't even on, at that time, it wasn't like a lot of people talking about it on YouTube, social media. It's just, I had to just find out. I had to do my own research. So it was really hard. It was discouraging because I'm like, how can I do this? How can I do that? How can I do that? But once I knew, like, okay, this is where I need to go. This is where I need to go. Once I knew, it took me years to do that, but I had to figure out my own roadmap. So, that it's, now we have created something. Now we have created something. So I've created this organization to help women business owners.
Well, now you've established, right? You have established and you're helping others. And we actually heard that you have an event this weekend. So talk about this event that's coming this weekend.
So since we are talking about the struggles of how it is to get to this space, I created an organization called Her Gov Summit. So I founded this organization because women business owners are less than 1% of getting these type of opportunities. So why is it that it's less than 1%? Like we all said, we don't know. We don't know the roadmap. We don't know where to go. We don't know how to find these opportunities. So I created a organization to help women just like us get into that space. So no matter where you're at, if you're like, oh, I'm thinking about a business, or I have a business part-time and still working my job, or I have a small business and I need to know how to scale. It does not matter where you're at in your business. This is the perfect organization for you. We teach women how to build their business. We teach women how to go out and find contracts. We teach them how to bid on contracts. So we take them through all of the steps. And so this is our second annual HerGov Summit.
Okay.
Yes, so
That's
this is a
great.
summit. It's a
Exciting.
2-day event, and May 22nd, May 23rd. And we're going to talk about all of the things for women business owners so they can get contracts. We actually going to have a director of the city of Houston. She's going to be on our panel, and she's going to be speaking directly to the women in the audience and telling them what they need to do in order to get their business certified and how they can get contracts.
Oh man, that is awesome.
They
Yes.
can't wait.
No.
So they want your information.
Yes.
Yeah.
They definitely can go online at hergovsummit.com. They can go and see about the organization. They can find the tickets and all of the other things, because we continue to talk about this because we're building community. No one knows how to get their business together, how they can structure their business, how they can scale it and actually make money and retire. And be stress-free and live the life that we want. Don't we want to live a soft life, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So we definitely, we definitely want you guys to come out. It will be a great event. I hope the people out there come. If you are thinking about building your business, if you've built your business already and you want to scale it, come out. It is opportunities for us. And as I told y'all, we didn't know it was a social media influencer contract.
Right.
Do you know how many women is out here being social media?
Exactly.
They didn't think they can get a contract,
Right.
but it is contracts for everything.
Okay. So how can they reach you if they want information about this event, if they need to register their location and everything?
So it's at hergovsummit.com. It's www.hergovsummit.com. We're on all social media platforms as HerGov Lounge. They can go and check out our social media. But if they want to reach us, they can reach us as info@hergovsummit.com.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
That is really great, Tamanisha.
Yes,
Thank you. And I'm sure that, a lot of women are going to grab this opportunity.
And they're definitely going to benefit from it because there's so many women out there with so many talents wanting to do so much, but because of a hurdle, a hiccup, or a brick wall, they're like stagnant. Like, what do I do?
They don't know.
Where do I go?
Yeah.
How can I further this and make it into, a dream, a dream come true. So that's good.
Yes.
Thank you so much again for joining us and for giving this opportunity to all of our viewers as well. And I hope you join us again next time.
Of course. Y'all know I love it here. Let's get I'll bring it back. Come
We
back.
love having you. All right. So for our viewers out there, we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be back.
Your story matters. Your voice matters. This is Breaking the Silence.
Loving our family-friendly shows? DM us on Instagram at UnaLivingFaith. We'd love to hear from you.
It was really, really great today. We love it. We love having Tamanisha here.
What else can we say?
What else can we say but scan
Ladies,
this
hit
QR code?
her up.
Yes.
Go out to this event that she's going to have and the QR code. Yes.
And QR code. There you go.
Yes, there goes her information, May 22nd, 23rd, from 12 to 4 p.m. Y'all really don't want to miss this. If you really want to get your business up and going, hit her up.
Yep.
Show up.
Yes.
All right.
And we'll have it in our Instagram page as well. So you can scan this QR code for more information. Breaking the Silence _ talk show. Again, if you like to be like, Tamanisha Joyner viewer, right? Come hit us up. And
says it wrong every time. But
yes,
it's okay.
It's okay. Joiner, viewer. There you go. You can be both, okay? However, we're wrapping this up. I know it was wonderful today. You had a wonderful time. We as well. However, we're going to have to say bye.
See ya.